Well, it's Friday, February 8th, 2019, and this is going to be a mass unboxing of a E Trike or electric trike. And this is something I was talking about a little bit, but now we're going to unbox the whole trike, and this is the entire trike minus maybe one or two parts. I'm going to go ahead and get started. And about the only thing I'm going to stop for is if I see a label that isn't blacked out, I'm going to stop and black it out before I open it. But so yeah, let's get started. So this is technically not part of my trike. Wow. Burning daylight. So this is oh yeah, this is part of the trike. Yeah, this is part of it. These are just the half grips for the throttle side of the handlebar, so that's not what I was looking at. So anyway, let's get to, that's not it either. Oh yeah, hold on. This is, since we're on the subject of grip, God, I hope I didn't see that label. Well, I'm going to have to like edit that out. But this is, kind of hard to see, but this is going to be the throttle, just this part, and then I'm going to put regular grips on it. So that's the throttle. That's no big thing. This is a my little brother gave this to me. This is going to be a phone mount for the bars. I've got a really nice one for my electric bike. Is there a smudge on the lens? No. So that's going to hold the front, for the few trips I go to the grocery store or whatever. This phone mount will work good on that trike for moving to the store and getting groceries. So let me get some of this stuff out of the way. I may edit this out. Let's see. Yeah, it's in frame. Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, he does know how to handle a knife. Alright. Oh yeah, that is, wow, look at all that packing. Holding that table for a sewing machine, guilty. But so that's a 15-inch, which I'm so glad. There's so many places on eBay that say these bikes are 15-inch and then they come in 17. So this is the 15-inch hard rock frame that I was hoping was a 15-inch. And so yeah, there's the 15-inch heart of the whole thing. That's the frame. Okay, so 15. Yeah, see, it says 15-inch right there. So that is a lot nicer shape than it was in the pictures. I was worried that it was going to have a hole in the chainstay because this thing's so okay, I'm going to pause this and get some of this this bike box out of here, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back getting the bike box out. And so let's see. I know what's in here, but let's see what's in here. These, boy, I had to really do some searching to find these, but let's just find out right now. These, I think they might be too small. Let's see if they fit the frame. I got a pair of chrome. I got a pair of chrome forks downstairs, but they're just, I gotta have beefy dropouts, because remember the motor's going to be torquing through these dropouts, so even with braces on them, I gotta make sure they're gonna fit. God, I hope this fits. Too short, so I'm screwed. I gotta get I gotta get longer forks, so I got another spare pair of forks. Yeah, they're too short, but you know, I got a good pair of forks that I can use for something else, and at least I know what, it's something to measure by. I can measure these forks, and they're only 15 bucks plus 15 bucks shipping, so I wasn't taking a big, I kind of knew they were too short. So I'm going to pause this, I'm going to wash my hands and get that thing put away, and I'll be right back. Hold the phone, ladies and gentlemen. Look what we found in the basement. This headset's a 1 1/8 diameter. I thought it was going to be a tiny little 1 inch, and it's actually 1 1/8. So I actually have a pair of forks, a pair of beefy forks. Look at that, with a big old hanging massive dropouts. I'm still going to put a brace on the dropouts. But yeah, hey man, I got a pair of forks in possession that will fit. Look at that. Wow. Can you tell I'm excited? Okay. Alright, so what else we got? I was wondering why it looked all weird, but hey, whatever. Okay, well, hold on, I gotta wash my hands and I'll be right back. I don't want to get grease on everything. Okay, now we're back. Let's check out one of the big money items. So this is just the, well, might as well open it up. But they all come with this little goodie box, and here's what they have in them. They have the little, the controller. Yeah, anyway, the controller. And that runs all the voltage from the, and then just all the stuff, like the brakes and the throttle, which I'm not going to use because I don't like the thumb throttles. Come to find out, I like the twist throttles and brake levers and all that stuff. So that aside, and just a little thing, and these come with little LED lights. But what's funny about these e-bikes is they come with a 48 volt lead from the controller that you can run a light, and if you run an LED, oh look, it comes with another bicycle phone holder. What do you know? Yeah, I'm gonna give that to my brother, I think, because he was needing one of those. And this, I don't know what that is, but I'll box that later. So here's what everybody wants to see, I think. Hey, it's fine. I can tear it out if I want. Ooh. Front. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, it's front. Yeah, see on the trike, it's going to be the front wheel. Cool. Get it on the table. Yep, that's for the front. I like these e-bike lings. They're just a good class outfit. It's got the little extra sticker on there. Well worth double the price. Alright, that's over. Huh, not sure, I don't know what that is. It just says fireflies, they're little lights. Oh, they're like the little, you put them on your valve caps and they make little lights so people won't hit you. That's like, it's really cool. We'll be using those. Hope I'm not eating my words, but usually when you ride bikes, I mean, either you got tires or, you know, I don't know if you ever noticed, but people's shoes got reflective stuff on them. And, you know, they be careful. Know that no one sees you. And you might make it. What is this? I hope they're not the tires, because it's wild on the... Oh, these are HDMI extensions. That's not for, that's for my TVs. Okay, these might be something you can cut. Yeah. These are just the rear tires. They're 24 inch. I got 24 inch on the back. I thought 26 inch wheels looked too big. They look kind of funky, and I think it's really going to look a lot nicer with 24 inch tires on the back. Nice looking tires. Seems to look good with what I already have on the front. Alright, well, I'm not showing anything. These are just the brake levers. And this, this is going to be kind of a fakey unboxing because I already looked at it. This is that's the gooseneck or stem. Of course, that's a 1 inch. That's for a 1 inch thing. So I'm going to have to buy a 1 1/8 inch stem, which you know, I don't have for that. I'll have to get one. You know, I might go threadless. I might go with the threadless. Look them up, you know, threadless. Nah, I'm not going to go threadless on the... There's no reason for it. I'll see. We'll see. Those forks will work. They're way deeper than they need to be. So yeah, I'm going to have to dig for a headset for 1 1/8. These are the bars. And I really like them. I got the same kind that's on my brother's bike. They're just really good bars. And even though they're the smaller diameter, they're really nice. Brand new. Molded aluminum. LEDs or the... Yeah, they went out. It's had enough light. Ugh. That's gonna... Well, let me tie this off here, and then I'm out of memory on this anyway, so I'm gonna download this, and then I'll get the light charged, and I'll be right back. Well, I'm back. I know I kind of going back and forth, but I think I am going to go threadless, and because these forks are a little bit big on the bottom, and it's I think opinions would vary, but a threaded 1 1/8 set of forks is kind of unusual, and I can get a set of threadless forks with this on the this kind of tapered classic look on the bottom, and that's going to be easier to make those braces and hook them on here. And I can get, I was really struggling to find this because it was a 1 inch, but a 1 1/8 inch threadless pair of forks is going to be so easy to find. And then a headset's only $10, so I think I'm going to do that, because I'm going to have way less of a headache doing that than trying to find. I don't know anything about a 1 1/8 threaded set of forks. Is just I don't know. It's hard to explain. My opinion is it's just you might as well spend the extra money. And like I said, we're way over the budget now. A set of threaded, they're so much easier to adjust and work on, and you're not going to have any problems with a threadless headset. I can't tell you how many headsets I've ruined because, and you're always, how many times you've seen people doing this with their headset back in the day, guys and gals. That just always used to happen in a threadless headset. You maybe have to adjust them once a year, maybe, and if you let them go loose, there's no big deal. So there's the meat of it. That is the heart and soul of a trike. It's this attachment, and this is the 7-speed attachment. And I got the wheels downstairs, but I'm not going to do that. And I think I'm going to do a lot of the assembly up here because I got 2 bikes down in the basement, and there's really not a lot of room to move them around. And this table is completely open, and I can do a lot of the assembly up here. But yeah, it's this is the brake. That's the brake. It's kind of a primitive drum, but you hook that up. It's got 7 speeds, just like a regular 7-speed. And then one side is drive, one side is wild. And so imagine a trike. Imagine this setup going down the road. I'm sure I'm going to have to figure all that out with the hookup. I think I'm going to put braces on that too, because that's going to do it pretty. Come on. Oh, I got to be careful. This thing doesn't. They always said these things come scratched, and there's hardly any scratches on that. But imagine that going down the road like at 30 miles an hour. I can't wait. Okay, so this is just the derailleur. I think I'm going to leave that in the box for now. This is just the nice Shimano Livio derailleur. You can get these anywhere between 20 and 30 bucks. This one's used. It's in really good shape. And I have them on every bike I own, except for that. I got a couple Diors, but these Olivias are just basically a Dior. Same. They shift. And it's going to match up to the 7-speed fine, and it's going to shift with those Dior SIS shifters. Oh, wait a minute, we got some more parts. Sounded like I was going to wrap it up there for a second, didn't I? You always wonder why I got extra parts left over, because you buy stuff like this, and, You're going to find stuff, you're going to lose stuff, you're going to find stuff works, you're going to find stuff doesn't work, and then it inspires you, it inspires you to do better things. I mean, that's why I love working on bikes. But you're not going to get that kind of gratification where you work. I mean, come on, let's be realistic. Oh, these are just tubes. These are 24-inch tubes for the tires. I thought that was obviously something else. All right, here's what I was looking for. Right there. I think I didn't cut through them tubes. Oh man, that would have sucked. I'd have to go to Walmart and buy some more. I'm still recording. Wish I unpacked these sooner, but that's just me being me. Oh yeah. So these are Velgo pedals. I've never had any experience with these, but what I like about them, because the ones I use, they're Cook Brothers, they're Crank Brothers, and the problem with those is they have the clamps all the way around, so if you want to ride with your foot on the pedal, I mean, you do anything silly, your foot just rolls right off the pedal. But these are nice because you can ride them regular, you put your foot on, you could even put a toe clip on there if you wanted, but you just put your foot on there, ride them regular when you got your sandals on or whatever, and on the other side, you flip it around and you can clip in, because I'm a clip guy. I always have clips in my pedals. Even when I'm 90, I'm going to be riding with clips, because I've always rode with the bindings clipped into the pedal ever since that they were invented. So this side you clip in, do your clipping, and they're like 100%, solid mounted in there when you're pedaling, and then you pull them out, but you get 360 degrees of power, and then these you flip around for just like if someone's riding it and they don't have the shoes with the cleats in them, or you have sandals on. You don't want to ride these in bare feet though. It's like a bear trap. But you flip around, ride them like you're racing. Flip around, go to the beach. You got the sandals on. You put these on, so it has the dual purpose. And I've really never had a bad pedal when you pay good money. I got a good deal on these. These things retail for $60. I think I got them for like 30, but it's old stock. But I want to put all this stuff somewhere. Yeah, it's I like those, and they're going to serve a good purpose. So since the last video kind of cut it short, I went down the basement and got the rear wheels out of the basement. And this is pretty much everything together except for the forks that I'm going to buy. Not sure how much of the previous stuff I'm going to edit out, but basically I discovered that this headset is actually a 1 1/8 inch headset, which means I have a lot more options when it comes to forks. I'm going to use a threadless set of forks, because then I don't have to measure this length. I mean, I can get one, any length, and just cut it to whatever this length needs to be, and it's just so much easier, and they're not that expensive. I mean, I paid $15 for that set I'm not going to use, and it'll be like $15 for, a set that'll go in there. I mean, a set of solid steel forks with a 1 1/8 inch tube is dime a dozen on eBay. So I'm going to basically lay those wheels down, because I'm like freaking out they might fall. So I'm going to lay those things down, and the next step is to line up the rear of the frame to the axle, and I'm going to have to do a little bit of finagling. I want to do some braces, because I don't think whoever designed this setup meant for it to do a motorized 30 miles an hour plus. So but yeah, so I'm going to put some serious design work into doing that, and probably won't film a lot of that, but I'm just going to basically get it together and then present it, because then after that this thing is going to fly together. I mean, I have all the parts. By the time I have this thing built, the frame bolted to the axle, I'll have the forks. And then it's just literally step by step putting it together, and I can't wait. And I'm going to do a little bit of a thing on my bike, tying it up, but yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed the unboxing. I sure did. I mean, that was better than Christmas. It went just like Christmas. It went fast. So we'll see what's next.